So, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yes, we're back with Xenoblade Chronicles X. Yes, we did beat the main game, but we're not finished yet. We still have a ton of Affinity missions to do, and I mean a ton. There are so many Affinity missions here that we need to do. I decided that we're going to make this one Affinity mission per episode. One or two, depending on how things go. So we're going to get started. Before we begin, we have Elma and Lin back on our team. And Elma is in her true form, because I figured it would be for the best. So, let's begin with the first mission. The first of many for the post-game. To Serve Nopon.
You've been awfully pensive lately, Lin. What's up?
Oh, sorry. Didn't think I was being quite so obvious. Hey, can we chat outside a sec?
So that's it.
I didn't want Tatsu to hear.
All right. Let's just call this a Lin mission. Team Elma is on the case.
Thanks, guys.
What are friends doing out here?
Tatsu? We just...
Is there new job for Team Tatsu?
funny story.
That's right. It's a mediator mission. Care to lend a hand?
Oh ho! Of course! Elma just leave everything to Tatsu.
Elma, we had a deal.
It'll be more suspicious if we try to hide it. Just play along, all right?
If you're sure.
So, what is new job about?
It's a perfect fit for you, actually. We need to speak to the Xenos living in New LA and gather traditional recipes.
This is perfect job for Tatsu. Most important mission yet.
Why do I have this weird feeling that we're going to have some trouble? Lin has tasked us on a mission that must be secret from Tatsu. Officially, it's mediator work, but in reality, it involves gathering a different number of recipes. Ooh boy, this is going to be tricky. Really tricky at that. We need to ask recipes from various different aides, like, for example, recipes from a Nopon elder's aide, or recipes from a Nopon who's always hungry, or from a wealthy Nopon maiden who grew up being treated like a princess. Okay, isn't that a bit too much?
Step right up.
I do know that they're split all over, some in the residential district, others in the commercial district. And we're in luck, we found one. Yes, as I mentioned already, this is the post-game now, which means we're going to be covering a lot. There are so many Affinity missions here that's going to be crazy. That, and we're going to get some much-needed closure for all the cast. Alright, we found one.
What's up?
Friend is in need of traditional Nopon recipes? There is recipe near and dear to heart of Warara that Mamapon used to make. Warara could be convinced to share it, but it'll take time to remember every detail. Warara must rock brain as quickly as possible without overheating. Meanwhile, friends should go speak with noted Nopon cooks like Nigogo or Pita Pita. Alright, good idea. So which means next stop, let's head for the commercial district. And knowing the Nopon's there, sweet. This is just going to make things a lot easier for us. As I said, I'm going to be doing one Affinity mission per episode, one or two depending on how things are. So if I'm lucky, this first episode may have 2 Affinity missions, but only time will tell. And believe me, it's good to be back in the world of Mira after the insanity that was in the final episode. Man, it was something. It really was. Wait, this is the spot, but where is it? Oh, don't tell me it's already down below. That's fine. By the by, I've been trying to max out most of the companies I'm in up to level 5. There's Pira Pira. Meh? Friend is giving away food? Oh, Friend is collecting recipes. Well, Pira once dreamed of a special recipe when tummy was rumbling. It originally thought up for Nopon traveling long road in search of customers. It used local ingredients gathered at source and need no special implements. Oh, and crazy nutritious. This may not be easy for a human to hear. Friend is sure? First, catch whatever bugs are around. Anything will do. Poison is just different spice. Next, pick any nearby grass and weeds. And remember, thorns are and stingy bits odd at texture. Take all that and grind in a paste atop big flat rock. Then slow roast in hot sun until very stinky. And after a few hours or days, friend can enjoy. Dish provide important protein and dietary fiber. Friend look pale. Is tummy of friend rumbly? Ha! Friend should try recipe of Pira. Okay, so we got one so far. Now we need to find the other one. And it's from a wealthy Nopon maiden who grew up being treated like a princess. Really? The things people do. And I brought Irina along so that way we can max out her affinity of 4 hearts so we can take care of her affinity mission. And there he is. Nugago, hear that friend is collecting Nopon cooking recipes. Then friend definitely needs to look at traditional royal cuisine. Recipe has been passed down from House of Elder to House of Elder. It involved many special rules and rites. Curious friend is very sensible for human. First, chef must purify themselves in waters of waterfall. One like King's Falls is best. Then chief must fling themselves off highest point. This is symbol of courage needed to put food before venerable elder. Next day, wait, friend is interested in hearing more, yes? Next, to heighten focus, chef must carve parchment onto single white bean, then color it with various spices. And since laughter is best appetizer, chef must then tell 100 original knock-knock jokes to elder. After the meal is eaten, Nopon girls like plates clean. Last part was added by current elder, but it's too gross and trashy for anyone to bother with. Anyway, rules are such rumpin' and no one ever wants to be royal chef. Take a look at recipe though. If interested, friend can probably have a job. Though no one will be sad if tradition just died. Meh. And now only one left. Let us return to the residential district. Hopefully by then we'll get the information we need. But I didn't think this post-game mission would be a bit tricky. They did say the level requirement for it was about 52.
About that.
What's up?
Friend is in need of traditional Nopon recipes? Oh, Wawarok, well you already said that. Wawarok grew up treated like princess. Family had money to feast on delicacies every day. But taste of Mama Pon cooking was special. Mama Pon grew up commoner. One day while Mama Pon was walking through woods, ugly critters attacked caravan of Datapon. Nopopotamuses and underlings of Datapon were all injured. It was terrible. So Mama Pon made meal of everything caravan had on hand to nurse them back to health. Then she beat back nearby critters single-handed and tamed them to replace missing Nopopotamus. When Mama Pon got back to camp with critters in tow, Datapon proposed on spot. This is amazing recipe Datapon ate that day. Maybe someday Prince will ride into town with majestic Nopopotamus as we war our feet.
He's really into this.
I know, right? I'm gonna have to step up my cooking to match.
Excited to try some exotic new recipes?
Linley!
Yes, but it's not enough. I still need a Nopon recipe to die for.
Linley? Did Tatsu hear?
I still need a Nopon recipe to die for.
I'm sure the little guy will love whatever you cook, Lin.
Here's hoping.
Something wrong?
Where'd Tatsu go?
He was just there.
Huh. Maybe he got hungry and headed back to the barracks ahead of us.
Well, I don't know. Maybe because of the fact you opened your mouth and said something really dumb, Lin. And I mean, very dumb. Why would you go and say that? Seriously. Jeez. You just screwed it up, you hear? You just did. Alright, we arrived back.
That's Nopon writing, right?
Tatsu thankful for good times, but go on long trip now. Do not come look for Tatsu. What in the world?
You wrote me a Dear Lin letter!
We have to find him.
Yeah, now this is gonna get tough. So now we must go to the administrative district and listen for info regarding Tatsu's whereabouts. We only need one, so thank goodness for that. Although trying to find it is not going to be easy. And look, we're getting Happy New Year free reports. Appropriate since we're now in 2016. And it's right around Blade Tower. Oh dear. And my Meridium hasn't arrived yet. I'm already like about 2.5 million worth of cash. Hopefully once we get enough funds, we should be able to get our hands on the level 50 scale. Although right now I'm grinding to get my hands on the level 60 scales. I need them so that way I can survive longer. Oh, we got info on the sniper, but that's for a separate mission. If you guys want, I'll just show it off after this. And normally Tatsu will be around the hangar area.
What do you think?
Found it! And he's at Koldros! That's not good. And at the Forgotten Mining Frigate. Let's head to FN Site 506. We gotta save him. No, Tatsu, you don't get humans. It's just that fast travel makes things a heck of a lot easier. Alright, we've arrived. But let's get on Skells to be safe. I ain't taking chances, especially since I outfitted some of the Skells with some more powerful gear. This is it.
Deep down, Tatsu always know. Tatsu nothing but delicious ingredient to Linley. Amazing, wonderful, best ever ingredient. So delicious that it ruined all other food for any who taste even one bite. Tatsu get hungry even just thinking of Tatsu. Wait, what was Tatsu talking about again?
Where the heck did he go? Tatsu!
This way.
Beastie not want to eat Tatsu! One taste of Tatsu will ruin Beastie for all other food! Tatsu not want things to end this way. Better eaten by friend Linley than freaky Beastie. Goodbye, Linley.
You big dummy! Why'd you run off like that?
Linley!
Alright, Ugly, you asked for it. No one eats my friend!
Wow, and to think that it would actually eat Tatsu only for Lin to show up and just smack it with its shield. I'm like, wow. No, literally, wow. You're staying put for a little while, while everyone else gets a piece of you. And yes, one's armed with a weapon that can deal like 56,000 damage. That would be insane. But still, now we gotta deal with a grudge terror skull. Now topple the SOB, will ya? Eat this. Time for you to get busterized. I only hope the team can survive, because it would really suck if they didn't. I don't have another weapon since one of my weapons right here vastly covers one side. Which sucks, but what can you do? Come on! Eat this! Oh, that blasted your tail off. Yeah, nice knowing you. 1, 2. Hang on, we're gonna blast him. And he's done.
I think even my cooking got better.
Tatsu's sorry for running away from home.
Then why?
Tatsu understand now. If Tatsu must be eaten, better to be eaten by friends and loved ones. Go ahead. Make Tatsu finest meal in history of Mira.
What are you talking about?
Lin's got a lot of explaining to do.
So delicious! Everything tastes amazing!
I'm really glad you like it.
Tatsu experienced minor misunderstanding. Tatsu thought Lindley wanted to turn him into pie.
Sorry I scared you, buddy.
But then why feast?
You turned 13 the other day, didn't you?
Yes, Tatsu now full-grown Nopon.
Well, we've been so busy around here, we never got to throw you a birthday party.
Friends have party on birthing day?
It's an old Earth custom. It's a way to celebrate the moment your family gets a little bigger. I was always so happy when people celebrated mine. So I figured...
Lindley! Friends make Tatsu so happy!
That's how birthday parties are supposed to work.
Does this make Tatsu part of Lindley family?
You bet it does.
Yes! Mama Pan will be relieved Tatsu finally have Wifey Pan! Tatsu do dance of matrimony!
Wife? No, we've got another misunderstanding here.
That ending made me laugh. I'm like, oh my god, wow. All of this was done for a birthday party. At least Tatsu's pretty happy about it. And we learned the shield art drum roll. So yes, that takes care of it, and we get our rewards. But I wonder, let's check on our affinity chart to see if anything has improved for Arena. Once Arena has 4 hearts, then we'll take on her affinity mission. She's halfway, but we have a long way to go. And speaking of which, that's going to be it for today's episode. This is what's going to be like this for the post-game since I'm doing 1 affinity mission per episode. Plus it makes things easier when I do rendering and whatnot. Apologies if you don't like it be too long, but it helps because I'm done with the main game, but the post-game there's a lot to do. So yes, that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to answer the QOTD that's in the description. Please make sure you guys hit the like button. It means a lot to me. And we're going to continue on with the next Affinity Mission in the next episode. This is Mega Man NG, signing off. Peace out.